living with the cats at the surfing shop, stop shop, and the stand-up paddleboard shop. The beach village, many cats live in the wild. Cats live and near the house and shop. There are some restaurants where the people eat seafood, and people like cats, and cats like people. So cats are very friendly. When people approach it to cats, and then cats don't move away, and then people can roam, and cats very enjoy and peaceful. Sometimes the beach area, the seagulls, and flying to the for food when the restaurant owner gives some food for seagulls. And then uh, the ocean birds, and also the cats try to eat some seafood, and many people give some food for cats at the sea village and the beach side. So cats uh, can survive at the village. The stand-up paddleboard shop, and then every time the cats and crawling the paddle on stand-up paddleboard. So, and the owner care about some stand-up paddleboard from the damage of uh, damage from the cats. When cats scratch the paddleboard, big some problem. So many cats around there. So, and in the end, the shop owner, and then so and the way to live with the cats together, and then if the paddleboard, if turn the paddleboard over, and then the cats cannot scratch the bottom of the uh, stand-up paddleboard because it's made of rubber. So it's made of rubber, and the cats cannot scroll when the shop owner turn the paddleboard over. So, and uh, after turn it over the paddleboard, and then the, the shop owner can live with the cats. Cats can hang around the stand-up paddleboard, and then resting on the stand-up paddleboard, even sleeping on the stand-up paddleboard. Sometimes the club members mm, don't turn the stand-up paddleboard over. Some cats scratch the board, but it's just mm, not happen many times. Every time the shop owner turn the stand-up paddleboard over, it's not over for cats not to scratch the deck. This is a good way to live with the wild cats at the stand-up paddleboard shop, surfboard shop, and the cats and hanging around. The small cat, baby cat, kitty, and also the cats. Sometimes the cats are fighting, playing together, and there are so many different kinds of cats around the shop. And the cats, the black cat, and white cat, And just like the looks like the shape of color is from tiger, and then unique the gray cats. So different kind of cats. The cats, and then sometimes uh, fighting each other, sometimes hang around, sometimes, and then every year there was baby cats, and then growing up and even following the mother cat. And so the people around, the tourists around here, and then they like the cats a lot. Mm, Now I talk about the pets, and I try to make some contents story, pet story from the Ellen. In English, it makes story about the cats and the shop owner or the stand-up paddleboard who care about cats scratch the stand-up paddleboard. So the owner turned the stand-up paddleboard over to live with the cats after proofreading it. See the cats and the paddleboard shop. I live near the sea. There was a small stand-up paddleboard shop called the Stop SUP. It was a quiet, peaceful place where the owner repaired the board and emptied them out to tourists and shared its days with a group of stray cats who had made the shop their home. The cats came from the nearby fishing village and the restaurant where the people cooked the seafood. The villagers loved the cat and they often fed them leftover fish, shrimp, and or fat. In return, the cats stayed close to people, never running away when someone tried to pet them. The cats purred softly and rubbed against the people's leg and brought a sense of calm to everyone around. Every morning, the shop owner opened the doors to his paddleboard shop, and the cats would appear one by one, stretching, yawning, and climbing onto the board and stacked outside. They loved lying on the warm board under the sun, scratching them lightly with their paws. But the owner worried that these cats will ruin the paddleboard with their paws. Now, to protect his board, and he came up with a clever idea. People leaving each evening, he would turn the paddleboard upside down so the cats couldn't scratch the top surface. Surprisingly, the cats didn't mind at all. They simply climbed onto the bottom side of the board or hid underneath them, turning the place into their private playground. And the scene became a kind of ritual. The owner cleaning up for the night, the cats circling around him, the birds flipped over neatly in rows, And finally, the soft sound of cats purring as the evening wind from the sea swept through the shop. Sometimes seagulls would fly in from the beach, hoping for scraps of food tossed by the nearby restaurant owners. The cats watched the birds carefully, crouching low and then pretending to hunt, but never really attacking. Everyone, cats and birds alike, seemed to understand that this seaside village belonged to all of them. There were cats of every kind, the black cat with golden eyes, white cat with soft fur, gray cat with stripes like tiny tigers, and small kittens following their mother. Sometimes they fought, sometimes they played, and sometimes they just slept together in a pile of floor on top of a paddleboard. Tourists loved these scenes when they came to land board and they would take a picture of the cats sunbathing or gently stroke the kitten resting in the corner. The shop became famous not only for paddleboard, but for its family of cats who lived freely yet peacefully beside the sea. And every evening, as the sun set over the way, the owner smiled, turning the paddleboard over once again, whispering, "All right, my little friend, time to sleep. Let's keep these boards safe for tomorrow." The cat meowed softly as if to say, "Don't worry, we'll take care of the shop tonight." Okay, interesting story.